going on? Welcome back, everybody. So, a couple things. One, I'm sure you noticed Duffy's been missing for a bit, and I think he's just focused on other stuff at the moment. You know, he came in as a guest and co-host, but he doesn't really have the obligation to be in every episode, so just in case people are wondering, if you want to hear him more, hop in the Discord. That way you can see it and let him know to hop back on. And the other thing is, I had a question. I also apologize for all the jet noise in the background. Our base here has been a lot more active lately, so that's fun. But my question is, do you want to continue to see these typical horror stories and paranormal stories, personal stories, things of that nature? Or would you like some true crime style stuff mixed in? Just let me know. Like I said, go in the Discord, let us know. And, we take all that stuff, the requests, the opinions, we take everything seriously and take it to heart. Let us know in comments and feedback, whatever way you can. But let's go ahead and get started with this episode. I lived in my old house from about the age of 5 to 12. Most of my time at that house was pretty normal. However, there were some strange moments. The first thing I really remember took place after one of my grandmothers died, and I was probably around 10 years old. I had been getting ready for school and forgot something in my room. Across from my room was a bathroom, and the door was often left open and the lights were often on. As I was exiting my room, I looked into the mirror in the bathroom, as the door was open a bit but not completely. When I looked into the mirror, however, I saw a girl, probably around the age of 12 or 14, with long, dark brown hair wearing a green shirt. I am blonde, as well as my mom and my sister, so it wasn't one of them messing with me. My grandmother had had long brown hair and once told me her favorite color was green. At another point, I took part in this event where you built a small wooden car and would race it. My dad had decided to buy spray paint to decorate it, and because I was 10 to 11, he didn't let me do it. And after using it, it was put away out of reach and in a place that I didn't know. I have an older brother as well as 2 younger siblings. The 2 younger ones would have been too young to get the spray paint, so it was pretty secure. One day, my mom noticed that someone had used the spray paint to write her name on the basement stairs. I don't think my younger siblings did it, nor do I believe my older brother did it. We never did find out who did it, even when we moved. 2 of the things I remembered took place in my bedroom. The first being a time where I'd fallen asleep wearing jeans but woke up in shorts. I lock my door when I sleep, and even did so when I was younger so my mom wouldn't have been able to come in and change my pants. I also was never known to sleepwalk, and I find it unlikely that I would have been able to take off skinny jeans in my sleep. The other thing that happened in my room happened when I was just sitting on my bed reading or watching TV. My dad works in construction, so he did a lot of work on the house when we moved in, which included fixing the closets in my room as well as my sister's. These closets were insulated and very difficult to open. While I was sitting on my bed, I suddenly heard a bunch of clothing hangers rattle. As I mentioned, I was sitting in my bed, not jumping around or anything, and my parents, who I shared a wall with, were downstairs. The final thing happened when I was watching a video on my phone, when I suddenly heard my mom call my name. I went downstairs and found my dad and brother were in the kitchen. When I asked them where Mom was, they told me she wasn't home and had taken my sister to cheer practice a while ago. There were no girls in the house, but I definitely heard a woman call my name. I have since moved and haven't had anything weird happen in my new house, but I do think that some of the things that happened in my old house were very strange. I didn't mention it, but one of my younger siblings sleptwalked a few times when we lived there, and one time he walked into my room and started knocking on my closet door while calling my name.